My old economics teacher always discussed the economic concept of Tinstoffel, which stands for there is no such thing as a free lunch. This concept means that nothing is ever free. For example, even though 7-Eleven has a free Slurpee day, somebody still pays for ingredients, wear and tear on the Slurpee machine, gas for transportation of the product, and wages for the staff distributing it. Thanks to this concept, my sister Margaret and I decided to research the free lunch program and decide the flow of money involved.
What is free lunch, you may ask? Well, technically, the program itself isn't called free lunch. It's called the National School Lunch Program. It's a federal government-funded food program which issues free or reduced price lunches to students who meet the requirements.
Since 1946, free and reduced lunches have been offered by the NSLP in over 100,000 public schools, nonprofit private schools, and certain residential care institutions for children.
According to the USDA, to be eligible for free lunch, as long as a child attends public school, any of the registered nonprofit private schools, or a residential child care institution, any child 18 years old and under whose family's income is at or below the 130% of the poverty level are able to get free meals from school. If the child's family income isn't below the 130%, but is between 130 and 185% of the poverty level, they are able to get reduced priced meals. This means that the child will only be charged at most 40 cents for a meal at school.
Who really pays for free lunch? Well, according to the USDA, in the year 2012 alone, the National School Lunch Program provided lunch for free or at a reduced price for over 31 million children every single school day. How do they come up with enough money to pay for over 31 million meals every day, you may ask? Well, the government funds this program by reimbursing schools for each meal at the end of each school year. For every free lunch, a school is reimbursed, on average, $3.07. For every reduced lunch, a school is reimbursed $2.67. This money comes from grants, donations, and government funding. Between food, labor, and other miscellaneous costs, a school spends, on average, $2.68 to produce and distribute each lunch. Because of the average reimbursement rate being $3.07, schools profit 39 cents from producing each lunch. That's over $2.5 billion in funds each year that could be reduced from our national debt instead of extra funding for schools.
To give you a perspective on the amount of funding involved with the National School Lunch Program, the same amount of money that's used to run it can also be used each year to shelter 1.2 million homeless people every year, supply 500,000 students with financial aid at a university or college, build 42 Trump Towers, run the federal government for less than 2 days, keep 420,000 inmates in jail each year, and run Minnesota's public transportation system for 28 years.